what landing pages are working for the affiliate, but also for you. That's another important question. You give an affiliate a landing page works super good for them, but nobody of the users is buying them afterwards. You have to track that all down. If he is sending to 10 different landing pages, you are maybe not even spotting the one that is like the biggest leader. And you could increase the affiliate payout in a way if you would know all this kind of things that the affiliate makes more, you make more, and you cut this landing page that is at the moment the most successful one for the affiliate, but uses half of the traffic. And this is again then back to the situation that the market can double with proper affiliate management, but this is nothing that you can do by hand anymore. For this, you need tools. For this, you need AI. For this, you need big data that you are analyzing. So I think it's for companies that are a bit smaller and cannot afford this setup quite challenging in the future, or they are using tools that are like SaaS related that can give them this information.
I'm John Wright, and you're listening to Affiliate BI, the business intelligence and affiliate marketing podcast brought to you by StatStrong.
Welcome to the Affiliate BI podcast. Today we're chatting with Stefan Muehlbauer. Hopefully I said that correctly. He's the head of affiliates for Masters in Cash. He's the founder of Affpal.net, which is a consulting agency for affiliate management, specializing in recruitment. And we'll get into that soon as the main USP. And he's also the author of Affiliate Management Starter Kit. Stefan, welcome to the show.
John, big pleasure to be here in your show. I like your work a lot.
Thanks. We were just joking before recording about our podcasting habits and how we've got like our own routine. So maybe we can jump into some podcasting tips soon. But I want to get started I'm really interested in what your book is about, the Affiliate Management Starter Kit. Can you tell me what's inside and why did you create this?
So why I created this is because I had a lot of requests from people that are actually not in the industry and they want to join. These are especially friends that are seeing something like the affiliate or affiliate marketer lifestyle. And it's, of course, more appealing than a 9-to-5 job in the hamster wheel. So a lot of people reached out, hey, I need this advice, that advice. And the questions were always repeating. Plus, what I also figured out that when I saw like changes from affiliate managers in companies that are new in the industry, they moved mostly away because they didn't got like a proper support from the company when it comes to training on onboarding. If you are an experienced affiliate manager, you will find your way around, especially if you are familiar with the vertical. But if you are new there and you don't have a buddy, some companies, they give you a buddy to train you or like a supervisor that is really on point or like an internal training program, then you are lost. And I collected some of the questions. I thought a little bit about what were my challenges and also, of course, observed the market. And I speak a lot with affiliate managers and account managers. And I summarized this all in a book. And as the original idea was to help people also to enter the industry, it goes really from how to find a job, how to pass the job interview even, what is maybe also helpful a little bit for recruiters to find out the right ways to find the right people. And from there we go then really what are the first things you have to learn, how to find affiliates, how to react affiliates, what you do when you take over the affiliates that are already existing, how to behave on a show, how to do the follow-ups from a conference, and also a little bit of an outlook of what are your options to continue with this career, how to grow maybe into something like a team lead, or a senior affiliate manager, a business developer, and what characteristics it needs for that. I'm very convinced that if somebody does 10 years in the industry, reads it, they will find like 2-3 things as well that they can take for themselves. Because during creation of the book, of course, I relied also on help of other people and their feedback that are very experienced. I discovered things for myself as well, but the target group are really newbies. And what makes me very happy is that the book is used in a few companies as like a training routine for their team. So they give their new guys the book and say, hey, read it. And with your questions, you come back to us. And I think that helps a lot together with reading the right articles and watching podcasts from people that are long in the industry.
Would you say that this is my take, that when affiliate managers are really great at their job, they just migrate into a management role, like into the overall company, like part of management, part of marketing. And maybe that creates a gap where there's so many affiliate management jobs available and needed. But I just find that the best ones, they migrate their way out. And there's this deficit of the best managers because they just kept moving on.
Yeah, that was part of my recent speech in Italy about recruitment in this field. We don't see the problem too much that they are growing into the management position. We see it more that the best guys are making their own networks or programs. Nowadays, with all the SaaS solutions that you have on the market, if you have the right connections and you are appreciated on the market, it's so easy to set up a business. That it's then really successful, it needs way more things than just being a good people person and a good affiliate or advertiser manager. Because there's finance and tech and so on. Even if you have SaaS solutions, that has to be like handled in a proper way. But I see the risk more that the really best guys are making even a competition product or a competition company. That they are that affiliate managers have the motivation to grow in the company. I see, of course, a lot, and they need potential. But I see that actually even more with growing within the company. That's a very big demand from people to grow within the company, but they have to be also a bit realistic. The best affiliate managers are not making automatically the best team leads or marketing people or business developers. Especially business development is often mixed up with sales and with affiliate management. They throw it in one pot, but it's absolutely not the case. And the character has to fit to the person. But yeah, the people, if they are not getting like a role in their company that is motivating, they move on. And if they are really good, they make sooner or later their own company.
Yeah. I think what you just said there is a note I wrote before you even said it, which is there's too much emphasis on sales. Like when companies are putting together an affiliate program, they're like, we need as many affiliates signing up as possible, and then we need as many sales from those affiliates. And on paper, yes, of course we want that. But I think you're missing out on the things where emphasis on sales could actually hurt relationship building, which to me, relationship building should be the fundamental starting point of affiliate marketing.
Yeah. And there is an even more impact when you have a strong sales in affiliate management. The strong sales should be somebody that is like a business developer. They bring new ideas, they bring new opportunities, they close, they throw everything in the funnel there. Or you have really like an affiliate manager focusing on hunting. But the best affiliate managers I saw are the guys that are not even screaming the loudest. They are the guys that are really there for their affiliates. And this is not like rocket science. This is really a trait that you can learn even easier. And they are the ones that have their CRM system always updated proper. They are the ones that are crushing numbers for the affiliates to find the right opportunities, but also crushing the numbers for the company to see also what things are working for the company. Just reliable people that like detailed work are making on the long term more sense than the loud screamers. Because if you scream a lot and you're bringing a lot of sales and you are not managing the affiliate proper and reliable, sooner or later the EPC and results of the affiliate will not be as good anymore. And you can scream as loud as you want. Numbers don't lie. You can maybe always restart them with something new. But if you are just maintaining them proper in a friendly partnership way, you don't have to scream because the affiliate sticks to you.
I agree. I've got a ton of questions here. When I ran some affiliate sites, like some of them were casino affiliate sites, and we'd have thousands of accounts. Like we just had one for every program we could get our hands on. And what I found frustrating was most affiliate managers, they only wanted one thing. They wanted to be on the homepage and they wanted number one position because we had this top list and everyone kind of copies. And it's frustrated because no one would take the time to listen to say, hey, we have two other pages that can drive even more sales. And we also have a newsletter, which actually drives the maximum sales. I think this concept of inventory management is lost in affiliate marketing, especially with managers. How do you train them to spot better opportunities to say, it's not just the homepage, there are better ways of converting?
So the majority of people that we work with is media buyers, and also with the majority of my clients that I have in consultancy. But what is definitely helping you is if you are having as many informations about the affiliates and you can segment them. For example, in the CRM system, in your example with the homepage that has even better traffic on the newsletter, if you make this check with the affiliate when you start the cooperation, hey, what type of traffic you have, you run this kind of stuff as well. Hey, I saw that you have also a sign up form on your homepage. What are you doing with the data there? Then you have points really to work with. And if you have like a framework and something like a way of work, you are not forgetting this kind of things. And if you have, for example, this template in your CRM system and you go through it step by step, there is no way that the affiliate manager is forgetting it. So it's not even about training somebody. If I take somebody from the streets that speak proper English and is not a total fool, and I said, hey, this is an email, this is an affiliate, or this is a telegram, you write them now, this and that. And then you ask him some of these points. You can do it after 5 minutes, but the most people, they are not willing to put this effort into that. And I have to say myself, it's hard for me to keep up with that in a proper way too. But after a while, when you when you can do this data mining on your affiliates and you know everything about that, you don't have to proper work anymore in your life. Everything is served for you on a silver plate. So the affiliate managers have to understand from day one, the better they collect data and informations about their affiliates, the easier their job becomes and the more it turns from sales into maintaining.
I agree. Mass mail versus personalization. This is all in relation to outreach. What is your take on this?
I can refer here the most to people that we are already having in the system and that we don't have a Skype or a Telegram business. This is always my preferred way of working. So we send them emails, and the emails are a little bit of a mix. So you usually make, again, like this data mining based on the numbers that they did. And when they were never logging into your account in the last 5 years, most probably informations are not up to date. Yeah, I think then it's like a mass mail, okay. But if it's just somebody that is just about the minimum payout or something like this, you should put the effort and check what this guy is doing. And the same goes, by the way, also when it comes to the outreach for conferences. I had here a very interesting podcast in my show with a guy that made an outreach to me in the most detailed way I ever got contacted from somebody I don't know but the company. So the guy was really giving us all the numbers and all the histories and what have changed since we bought the last time they're at Click. It was, by the way, Traffic Stars, Nikai from Traffic Stars. Yeah, I can say he did a fantastic work. And I wanted to meet this guy just because it was so detailed. I was knowing that when I will sit with him, it will have value. So that is one way, but it's also an extreme. He most probably took half an hour just to prepare the message towards me. But if you go through the app or the website where you have all the attendees, you cannot do that. You should do that for the people that you had business with and you want to reactivate, or you already have business with and you want to scale, but you don't speak with them on a regular basis. For all the others, I would make a very universal approach. What are the best things that you offer? And reach out to them and say, hey, I saw that you are attending in Sigma. I saw that you're an affiliate. We have this and these offers in this markets. We pay out this. And in the first months, we have this and this bonus. And additionally, we have at the moment a contest. If you send minimum 1,000 clients, we send you a Rolex or whatever. And in that way, it's already saying more than the others, like, hey, I saw you're an affiliate. I saw that you're also going to Sigma. Can we meet? And this is something that is stealing the time and it's sent out very often. And it's not only affiliate managers, it's in general people that have to present something, because I don't know what this person is doing without checking in details what this person is doing myself. But you write me, you want something from me. So if you would be interesting for me, you would have already got a message from me, hopefully, or you will get it in the future. So you should, at a minimum, say what you offer and what you want from me.
Yeah, I agree. I think we all get frustrated with the spray and pray messages where it's like, you didn't even take the time to know if I'm a qualified person. Another thing I get frustrated with is people that want to set up the meeting at a conference and I'm not your customer. You're going to waste each other's time, but they're so insistent. And you're like, I would be horrified if that was my program and my affiliate manager trying to set up meetings with just for the sake of setting up the meeting and being busy.
Yeah, that's a problem because the KPIs how affiliate managers are managed by their team are often so wrong from how it should be. As you said, it's like a minimum of contacts. Okay, when we were taking the people the first time to a conference, some of them, they were like 3-4 days in the company. We really said, hey, this is what we need, just bring business cards. We cannot expect something more at this time. But in general, the KPI should not be, hey, just how many meetings you have. You better don't have meetings and you just stay in the bar and everybody that stops at you, you buy a beer and ask what they do. At the end of the evening, you are drunk, but you have maybe like 5-6 really qualified new talks. that are definitely the wrong ideas how to measure the success. It's the same as you said, I think, in the beginning with a new program that just says, hey, how many affiliates is everybody onboarding? If you just want to onboard everybody, you make like posts everywhere in every forum, and the next day you have 100 signups, and from this 100 are 99 trash that are stealing your time. So you don't even have time to focus on the one that is like relevant. So yeah, that has to be seen a bit different.
For the things that affiliate managers can do for their skills and to try to not just drive sales, but make them more relevant, I believe that more affiliate managers actually had all the training, especially what you teach. Do you think the affiliate marketing industry could double over in its size and revenue?
It's hard to give like a real prediction on that, but it definitely can be done way better. Just if the traffic stays exactly the way it is, from recommending the best products and landing pages to the affiliates, is making a huge impact. If you show the users, the clients, exactly what they want to see, it's increasing the conversion rate, and it's also increasing the rate of what is happening then in the product after the sign up or after the purchase and the retention and so on. So I think better affiliate management can have a very big impact. Is it double? Is it 3 times? Is it only 20%? I don't know, but there is so much room more from us to do it. And I think that is playing now a little bit maybe in the hands of the people that are more sales orientated in the future. There are tools around that will help the people to make this a little bit more automatic. Or there are tools coming up that are making the things a little bit more automatic when it comes to this grunt work, like spot opportunities, spot recommendations you can give to the affiliate, and so on. And that will help us a lot, because when you are sitting 3 hours per day just to analyze data because you are the super reliable affiliate manager, if you get that already on a silver plate, this 3 hours can be used to speak like to more affiliates.
Yeah, I agree. Do you think that there is a need for CRM tools that focus more on the retention side, the customer relationship? Because my take is a lot of the existing CRM tools on the market, like your Salesforce, your HubSpot, your Pipedrive, they are more sales first. It's get the sale, and I know that they are built in a way that can actually help for customer relationship and retention. But do you think that we're actually missing this because affiliate program software doesn't have CRM built into it most of the time?
So there must be a market for that. There are like some guys that are building at the moment a CRM system, especially for this market. So there must be a need for this. But it's called Toolsoft. They were also on the 3 World. So I make now a lot of shout outs to all the old homies of me. Yeah, but they are building a CRM system for that because they saw the need. I have not seen it inside. No comment on the quality. We had a CRM system in the very first company I was that was like extremely basic. So you could just make notes about the affiliate, and that's it. And over the years, we were trying like Salesforce as well, but it was too complex. Now in Masters in Cash, we have Zoho, what I'm not such a big fan of. So what I use myself for Affpal, and what I also set up around 30 times for clients, is something called Podio. What I like about Podio is that it's so easy to customize, and it has a look and feel of Facebook, because it's also very hard to force affiliate managers to use a CRM if they have never done that before. So when you want that they use it, you don't want to have something super complex. You want to have something that looks and feels like a tool or a system they are familiar with. So that's why I use Podio. It takes me around half an hour to configure it exactly like I want. And for sales are maybe like other tools on the market that are stronger. But for really maintaining a partnership, it's, in my opinion, the best thing to do. And you have a really easy task management system for every affiliate. You have the task management for yourself where you can use it. You create any field that you want, and you can put multiple filters within a few seconds. So for example, you can filter directly every affiliate that has traffic in UK and is in lead generation and is at the moment not active and requested API access. When you get API access maybe to your program, you press a button and it gives you a list. And imagine some affiliate manager reaches out to you and said, hey, John, 1 year ago, you wanted to have API. We didn't have that, but now we offer it. Is this still relevant? You will say, this guy is really professional. because the others will just tell you like, hey, John, you have now traffic from me. But this guy really has everything noted down. And the good thing is he don't have to check all the notes once per month or so to see, hey, what is sticking now. You have a request. He puts it in the CRM system. When something new is coming into the company, he presses one button and it lists him everybody that requested it. Perfect.
I agree. So that was a question that started on the CRM side. I don't think there's a lot of really good CRM tools natively for affiliate marketers or affiliate managers. Now I want to flip it to the other side and go, what do you think about business intelligence tools? I think a lot of affiliate program software doesn't have BI built in natively. And on the other side, with HubSpot and Salesforce, on the BI side, you've got your standards, Power BI, Tableau, Looker Studio. Do you think there's going to be another future where we're going to see some of these tools that are built inside for maybe affiliates and affiliate managers?
Yeah, he was with you already in the podcast as well. And the guy's practically a little bit like my muse. Hashtag, no, but really when it comes to all the data related stuff, this is Christian from Bit Analytica. And I had like a glimpse on the tools that he is building, and it is really needed. And we, for example, we use Affpal in our company. And this morning I had a situation where I had to filter practically every affiliate that is sending US beside a few guys that have like other deals. It gives me not the option to make this negative selection. And most programs are lacking this kind of stuff. And this is just the affiliate management. But when you have then additionally also the data from the product, it gets really complicated. So at the moment, you have to have your own team that knows all this kind of stuff and knows things about databases and how to set it up. And it's complex and it's expensive. But I think it makes the money back on a long term. But I know there are a lot of companies that are not using anything like this at all. They work around a little bit with Excel file here. They work a little bit around with Google Sheets there. And this is not business intelligence. You have to analyze practically everything that is happening in the user journey, where you lose the most users, where they are buying, when you make A/B testing, what is working, what is not working, what landing pages are working for the affiliate, but also for you. That's another important question. You give an affiliate a landing page works super good for them, but nobody of the users is buying then afterwards. You have to track that all down. If he is sending to 10 different landing pages, you are maybe not even spotting the one that is like the biggest leader. And you could increase the affiliate payout in a way if you would know all this kind of things that the affiliate makes more, you make more, and you cut this landing page that is at the moment the most successful one for the affiliate, but uses half of the traffic. And this is again then back to the situation that the market can double with proper affiliate management, but it's nothing that you can do by hand anymore. For this, you need tools. For this, you need AI. For this, you need big data that you are analyzing. So I think it's for companies that are a bit smaller and cannot afford this setup quite challenging in the future, or they are using tools that are like SaaS related that can give them this information.
Yeah. I remember asking a lot of affiliate managers going, do you know the conversion rate of all your landing pages? And unfortunately, most of them said yes. And I said, okay, great. So my second question to them was two parts. Would you like a conversion rate audit after? So when I was getting yes to both questions, that doesn't make sense, because if you knew the conversion rate of your landing pages, you wouldn't want an audit after. And I actually believe that most affiliate managers and operations, they actually don't even know. They're not even looking at the conversion rate data, because we know that not only do you have your conversion rates, when you make changes to your pages, conversion rate is not a standard thing that just is like a straight line. It changes over time, and it could change for good or bad reasons. I actually believe that there's a whole other space of optimization on just landing pages alone.
That also needs to come from the affiliates. To speak a little bit about them, I stay still in hundreds of chats from the Masters in Cash affiliates and our managers. And when you onboard somebody new, often the biggest question is, what is your best performing offer? What is your best performing landing page? And this is like, or landing pages, this is like a very useless question, because the best landing pages that we have are usually from the review sites and from the mailers. But if you are like a media buyer sending like the cheapest top traffic, these landing pages will not work out for you. And additionally to this, if we give them to you, out of the sudden we have 10 times more traffic there, but like 100 times lower conversion rate. So these landing pages will also look for us out of the sudden bad. So these questions have to come from all sides. But here's the problem also, that the affiliates itself have changed a lot from these individual guys that were like maybe 15, 20 years ago building like SEO pages. And then it developed into smart link networks. And now we have a gigantic amount of affiliates that are like media buying groups, 200-300 media buyers. So the person that is speaking with you is not even knowing something about media buying. It's just like a representative of the company that is asking the wrong question. So the training that we speak about for the affiliate managers should be also done for the account managers that are on a different position, like advertiser manager. And if they ask the right question, the affiliate manager can also give the right answer. And even if one of them is not that experienced, but the other is super experienced, this problem is maybe also solved. Because if the advertiser manager is super experienced, the affiliate manager is a newbie and says, okay, I have mailing traffic. What you recommend me for mailing traffic? The affiliate manager is hopefully not that stupid and gives like just the best conversion rate. We will really check what is working with mailing traffic. And on the other hand, if the account manager is not experienced, but the affiliate manager is like an OG, it says, okay, best landing page offer, what type of traffic you even have? Yeah, we are specialized in pop traffic. Okay. For this, we have this very simple thing that is like Blinky or something like this, like really attention catching. You should use something like this. And then it's working. And then you have a fruitful partnership.
And you mentioned something there about the different types of traffic. Like you've got the media buyers, which is high volume and the conversion rate could be variable. And then you have like reviews, which are maybe lower volume, but high conversion. And my experience in trying to going from an affiliate company to a SaaS company is bottom of funnel content, like StatsDrone, alternatives to StatsDrone versus our competitors. And so we've been building up this content. Do you think that affiliate programs could share these insights, or should they be more proactive at saying, hey, we're looking for more of this content and it needs to come from your side? I just think this is a massive missed opportunity.
So we have this in two situations. The situation number one is the review side that you are already saying. They expect us to give them the review practically, and it has to be in the language that they are running it, of course. That is something tricky. We are extremely strong in Slovenia. That's from ROI-wise, it's for us like a gold mine, but it's a small country. And you have to find somebody that is translating the stuff then to Slovenian, because if you use DeepL or something like this, it comes out some trash. And you cannot, I would not even say compete with the competition, because there's barely competition for us in Slovenia. But then the users are not converting and the prices are too high to send the traffic on the review side, or they can use the SEO traffic they have there in a different way. So that's already one thing where we have to give out the content. The other content, what we have like requests is like SEO affiliates that are saying like, okay, we want to rank better for you, but we need like profiles and we need like other affiliates that are giving us backlinks. So you are connecting them with other groups of affiliates and together they are ranking up for you. These are the things where I see mostly content requests from us. And one other thing that is maybe not content, but more promo tools. If you have new affiliates, especially that are mailers, they usually expect you that you provide templates. This is something I can say now from our experience. And the reason for this is if you are like starting new to work with them, they don't want to put an effort into it. So if you say, okay, can you get email lists for, let's put Slovenia as well. They don't want to test Slovenia and find now a translator themselves to translate their templates for this small market and not even knowing if Masters in Cash is a good company. Maybe we convert bad, maybe we don't pay out. There are many reasons why not to work with somebody that later on. So why to put an effort when you already put money and work? So they expect you that you give them the templates when it's a new partnership. If he sends out and the EPC is €2 in Slovenia, the guy will hire an internal person just from Slovenia to translate it, but not in the first step. So they are expecting that from you as well.
Okay. This was useful. I'd taken some notes and this is going to go into a future article. Pivoting, because we both do podcasting, I wrote an article and published it today about how to help an affiliate stand out from the crowd in a very competitive niche in iGaming. and basically said, here's what I think would be a good go-to-market strategy for building a podcast for an affiliate site, but more importantly, how to basically become number one in an alternative traffic. So Google's super saturated, SEO sites are everywhere. And I actually think podcasting is another channel where people can get to connect with you, build trust. So what's your take on podcasts as a channel for affiliate marketing?
For you mean to make sales or to just bring your name out?
Sales first, but the secondary benefit is you definitely build your name out too.
Maybe I cannot say too much about the podcast to make the sales as an affiliate. I know it's used for SaaS solutions and so on. A lot of the SaaS solutions are putting now a lot of focus on content marketing and podcasts. I'm invited to so many podcasts just because out of the sudden there are so many. I've enjoyed them all, but the most I enjoy them when somebody has like a different approach, like you, we speak here now on a very high level of affiliate management. So it's very interesting for me. So this is of course one thing to use to sell SaaS solutions. If you podcast and you invite people there that are experts. So another thing is, of course, if you have like podcasters and streamers and people that are making shorts and so on, and they are marketing your affiliate offers. That's, of course, then a completely different story that you use it really as an affiliate marketing tool. There are even a lot of iGaming companies that are fully focusing on these influencers and the streamers and so on, and they make traffic from this. If you are in affiliate marketing and you want to build your brand and maybe sell your SaaS solutions or you use the podcast, people are watching it and say, hey, John is like a good guy. This StatsDrone must be like a cool tool. So I look into that. Or so that is one way. Others are watching my stuff and they say, okay, the guy knows a thing or two. I buy his book. I sell not a lot of books because it's a very niche book, but I sell books over the podcast. I said consultancies about it. I built practically the entire recruitment business out of that. Also, the girls that I have in the team, I motivate them that they are recording here and there some shorts. It's not podcasting yet, but I want that they are recognizable because in this industry is all about trust. One person has to trust the other. You either are like prepaid, then the advertiser or network has to trust you, or you are paid later on, and then you have to trust the person that is paying you, the network or the advertiser. So when it's just like an anonymous person, it's a different story than if you have somebody that has 20 podcasts out there. It would be for me, let's say I can cheat somebody for 100,000 euros. It would not be worth to destroy my brand for 100,000 euros. If I would be just an anonymous person, it would be worth to cheat somebody for 1,000 euros. So people trust me just because they know that I will not play around due to the publicity that I build. And I can recommend that to everybody. I had a few guys that I motivated to make casts as well. And it never took off, I think, but it was making me quite happy to see some of these guys trying something.
Yeah, what you said there to me resonated because if you're an affiliate manager and you're doing like these YouTube shorts or Instagram, I think it only helps because think about how much it compounds over time. Hey, you now see that person in the conference because you happen to follow their Instagram page. And even if they're making silly videos that are like more comical and humor, you can choose your go-to-market, whether it's I'm going to either be educational or humor and entertainment. But I think this stuff extends to LinkedIn. I think these things add up. It's the way to differentiate. So you're not just a name or an email. You're like more of a person. And then their outreach, when I actually do outreach and send a message to you, you're going to have a stronger connection without having made the effort.
You gave me now another thing to comment on when you said, hey, they have to, it's good when they are out, no matter if it's commercial or educational. Everything helps, but what I think is often a bit annoying and counterproductive, people are trying to put out a piece of content and it's so basic. So these are the trends for 2025 in affiliate marketing. Number one, network. Number B, educate yourself. Number C, know the market. So it's too basic. You have to put a little bit more effort and come up with stuff that the people are not aware of. Otherwise, you will get a lot of comments from this LinkedIn bots. Yesterday, I posted a few new roles that we had in the system, and I got out of the sudden a lot of comments there from people that I have not even a second connection, a third connection. And it was just an AI that was repeating what I already wrote there. When I make like a sophisticated post, these bots are not reacting to it because they cannot even digest it. So it shows me how inflated this industry is often with their knowledge that they are sharing. And I think then you better make just posts of yourself and say, see you in Malta, see you in Bangkok, see you in Burkina Faso, God knows where you are going. And the people just see your face before you just repeat something that everybody knows, because nobody likes to hear the same story over and over again.
That's a great point. It's either be funny, be entertaining, or be super insightful, but don't be in the middle.
Yeah.
And tell us about the recruitment work you do for Affpal. I know this is a big part of what Affpal is set out for.
Yeah, I'm very blessed here with a super strong team. In the meantime, are 4 people involved in Affpal, because its Masters in Cash is a lot to do. We just launched the US and a lot of other things. So it's good to hand over stuff in trusted hands. It started all like this, that I became quite like a person that catch attention in the industry due to all the speeches and all the conferences. I attend up to 25 conferences per year. And on most of them I speak. So you get some connections, also the podcasts. So people started to ask me for like jobs or candidates. And I connected the people, and I did it just to help. And I was happy. Of course, if somebody starts to work at a media buying company for dating, and I hit up this person, hey, congrats to the new job. By the way, you never sent to Masters in Cash. Come on. Now let's kick it off together. And here is a special campaign because we know each other. So for this, it was helpful. But then it became more and more that recruiters asked me also for contacts. I gave them the contacts, and they were brokering the people, and they were earning a ton of money. And nobody of them offered me something like a kickback, or even to say, hey, on the next conference, I take you to a nice sushi or something like this. When I found out how much they made, I asked for the next deal to be in it. So not even for the old stuff, because that I should have defined before. Nobody wanted to give me something. So I said, okay, the next person, I would just ask for money. And it went from having 3-4 people per month that were requesting help, and maybe 2 companies, into something that summed up in the meantime to, we should be at around 500 contacts that we have now in the database, plus around 2,260 on Affjobs, what is like a board for affiliate marketing jobs. And this is like extremely successful, because a lot of companies out there, they started as like one affiliate together with 2-3 friends, and then they recruited another friend and so on. Now their company has 20 people and they cannot recruit from their pool of friends anymore. And they have no idea about how to pay, how to select the right person and so on. So they prefer to outsource it to us, pay something, and then use this intel that we give them to make the right decisions. Also, if you have like 4 people that are focusing on that, we have a booth on, I think this year we have on 4 or 5 conferences, a booth just for the recruitment. This gives you access to completely new talents and new companies that you would otherwise not have. Then the job board Affjobs, we have there a partnership with the affiliate world. So the affiliate world is sending our jobs in their newsletter from the affiliate world forum. It goes to 10, 20, 30,000 media buyers or so when you have an opening. Now we have a new partnership with the Native Hub. So everything that the search arbitrage and native is going over them. You cannot do that as another company. And we give them all choices. They either make an advertising on Affjobs, and they pay us a one-time fee, and they get maybe 30 candidates. They can do with them whatever they want. This is if you have a bigger company usually and you have your own HR. Or they hire us and they pay us a fee once it's a successful deal. And this is going like super successful. I think in 2024, we will end it with something like 40, 50 deals that we closed.
I guess that's your way of making recruiters nervous.
We should not make them nervous, because the biggest recruiters are anyway in iGaming, and this is not something that we are involving ourselves too much. It's a microcosmos itself. So you have affiliate marketing and you have iGaming. And I love iGaming, and we have clients from there, but it's still like a different thing. It's a different thing from tracking, how the traffic is generated, how even the boosters are looking different. Everything is there a different world, and there are recruitment companies that are like specialized in this, and they do a fantastic job. They do fantastic speeches. For example, I think her name is Cordelia. So she's, for example, a great person. I met her in Athens. It's not that we are doing this and we are coming now and taking something from their plate, because they are so established there and they do such a great work with all aspects of iGaming. If you need somebody like a legal guy, they can organize this kind of things. We bring affiliate managers, advertiser managers, media buyers, marketing managers, and now we have the first, I think, 15 developers also. But it's not that we are like specialized in a certain field. And the market is also big enough for everybody to work into that. But I'm extremely proud that we could build here a team of 4 within 1 year. And this is mostly also related to Tina, that is managing the project and does here a great work coordinating everything. And of course, also that we had the opportunity to take over the management of Affjobs.
All right. Cordelia is safe.
Yeah, not only Cordelia, I met a few of them, but she's the one that I had the most touching points and the longest talks. And also when you meet sometimes people and you said, you are a recruiter. Yeah, okay, we have some guys. And sometimes we get, let's say, 15 people that we have no jobs for. Let's say something like VIP customer support. We don't have openings for this kind of stuff. So you speak to some of the other recruiters and say, hey, if I send you the guys and something comes out, can we do something? And it's not that we cooperated there now also, but with her it's always like a nice discussion. But with others, when you say something, they are not even giving you feedback. When I had my first developers, I had people that were writing me, I need these developers, I make group, I make introductions. Tina is making her following ups, and the people are not even following up or giving comments. And this is something sad. And this is with a lot of people like this. And the people that are professional, they will go up. And the people that are not taking care of the people, what is sometimes also hard to keep up, you have a lot of requests, they will die out. These recruiters should be nervous, but not because of me. They should be nervous because the clients will not be happy and the candidates will not be happy.
Agreed. And last question is, what do you see of the future of affiliate marketing as it intersects with business intelligence?
So I see it practically very automized. I think that there will be in every bigger company, in every bigger network, there will be tools and departments integrated that is serving informations to the affiliate manager and to the company to make qualified decisions. And it will also give the team leader other information to see the quality of their affiliate managers, to drill really down which affiliate manager is growing their amount of active affiliates. How are they growing their amount of quality affiliates and all this kind of stuff? Because just having an affiliate manager that makes the most sales with their team is not automatically meaning that this is a good guy. It can be one affiliate that this guy has a very good relationship with, and that's it. You have to see really the quality and the amount of affiliates. What is the average revenue and so on. And all this data is already there. It's just not easy accessible for the people. So I think that is like one thing. And I think what will also happen is to automate a lot of things. Like, for example, the affiliate is getting automatically suggestions, what offers will work for them. That is one thing. What landing page will work on them. I think also there will be API connections to change payouts, to notify the affiliate and say, hey, this subsource is not able to keep up with this 50 euro CPA. We can only afford 40. Within 48 hours, we will change that. But this kind of stuff, I think, is happening. It takes a lot of time for us to make all these changes at the moment manually. But I see it in the future that this is definitely something that is happening more automatically. And it's happening already in some companies, but it has to be done in the right way. I read recently an article about somebody that was promoting, don't even remember what offer it was, but over the weekend, practically this algorithm stopped an offer, I think, and was not even, you cannot stop an offer Friday night. And on Monday, they look into it and see there are 0 sales. So it has to be done in the right way. And we will have for sure a year or 2 more until this is like all established. But I think this is really the future. And also what is, of course, the case is that a lot of work that the affiliate managers are doing is taking too long because it's manual, offer link creation, and so on, statistics, discussing payouts. So on, you need that with one click. You must have features to find out every detail about the affiliate. You have to find problems in your system, hey, where you have set the wrong payout, where you are paying out the affiliate more than you are actually earning. So I think all this kind of stuff will become incredibly important. And additionally, of course, information about the market itself. I send in Masters in Cash every month a newsletter to the entire field about all the changes that are in the market. That can be regulations, that can be also personal movements. So somebody that was like a big affiliate manager is moving somewhere else. That can be like competitors are making promotions, competitors are closing down products, and so on. And I think based on this information with your own intel, you can really find golden situations. If you see that you're, for example, in our case, Poland, if you see that your Polish offer is doing quite okay, but not dominating the market, and out of the like a few competitors that are stopping this or lowering the payout, you know that you're out of the sudden the king of the hill or something like this. So you can push that. If you just rely on your own data, that will take way longer to realize because of the sudden more leads coming in. But if you have this information before, you can tell your team, hey, in Poland, I think we have there like a nice chance. Let's prepare a lead rally. Let's test it for 1 week and so on. That's like a lot of stuff that you have with inside information and outside information. And how the outside information are blending in all of that is nothing I can at the moment predict. Maybe you have to invite Christian because he has for sure some idea about that.
Yeah, I think the three of us should chat. And it's funny you mention all these things. And just for context, we haven't shared with Stefan our pitch deck and business plan. So we're working on a few of those things.
That's good.
Yeah. Stefan, I want to throw it back to you. Thanks for doing this. How can people get a hold of you?
The best is actually to go on any platform and check for Affpal. It's on Facebook, it's on Instagram, it's on YouTube. You can also write me an email, stefan@affpal.net. Yeah, that's, I think, the easiest ways to reach out, or just watch out for the guy that is wearing the most colorful suits on the conferences, because that's also me, but not this time in Malta, unfortunately.
Okay, no worries. That's awesome. I'm going to put those links in the show notes, and we're purple in the conference. It's nice to know that great minds think alike in terms of how do we stand out from the crowd. Stefan, thanks a lot for doing this.
John, thank you very much also for this really great podcast we had together. Very inspiring. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to the Affiliate BI podcast. I'd like to take this time to ask for a small favor to leave a rating and review wherever you listen to your podcast. That helps us expand our reach to rank higher in podcast directories and reach more listeners.